I'm having to make a custom built motor mount. I've already cut this piece here. The other motor mount, it'll work, but I have to cut out the middle of it. I had to make this part flat so I could use the mounts on the end, but I had to do some modifications. But I can't find the mount, so I had to make my own mount. But these motor mount things I'm using, these garments, I bought these at Discount Auto, I think. This is what I bought. Here's the parts number right here. And it comes with enough to do your motor mounts. And it comes with all these washers. I got to weld that split together there. Weld that split together. Same as that one and this one. Once I get the motor mounts on this side and over here, I'm going to weld a crossbar in between here and here. Let's hold this thing. All I do now is just drill holes in it. Yeah, them motor mounts, I like them motor mounts. They're just like the ones I bought for my other 1650. I ordered off the internet, but they were black. They was identical to the same freaking thing, but they were black. And they cost me, I forget how much. I had to look on my receipt to see. But these were like $10 to $14. I can't remember. At Discount Auto. That's for your stabilizer arm upon your car. I like these because it's got that little washer on the top here. You see how it's got that lip? That helps hold them grommets in place. So, let me go weld these up and get this thing in here and get them grind down so we can get this motor mounted. Alright, here's two custom built motor mounts. I got through with them. I got them welded up, all of them. Looks good. I just got to drill a hole here. I'll do it later on. Both pieces and little rubber bumpers up here, rubber stoppers. So when you put the motor deck where everything that belt put on that pulley puts more pressure on the front. But I ain't worried about it right now. I'll deal with that later on. I don't have none. I'm trying to do this thing as less as cost as possible. At this point now, I probably ain't got $30, $40 invested in it so far. And I hope I don't have no more than that invested in it. I got this new package in the day right there in the mail. It come with my my column grommet for my steering wheel. So I got that in. That was $9, which that wasn't too bad. Well, motor mounts come out pretty good. That's not too bad. The motor mount right there. That ain't too bad motor mount to be struts mounts for a car. Get them at Discount Auto. I think about $10 to $14 for that set there. They're very good drummers. Well, we got the motor mount mounted. Just got to get the engine on it and find out where the boat's going to be. Motor mounts come out pretty good. They ain't too bad for a motor mount. Not for here's my completed motor mount. It's not the greatest in the world, but it will make do though. Let me show my motor mount. You can see right here these bolts. I put them in a lathe and I turn them down. I made the heads real small. Every one of these are screwed in. This is threaded. This bolt screwed in. So these studs stay in there. I didn't want much head sticking out the bottom. But this one I screwed up on, so I welded the head on there. So the rest of them. And the reason why I put this big old heavy cross bar in between here, see, I had the notch out right here with the, I had to go that far, but I did. I had the notch out where the bolts on the frame bar. Then I had the notch out where the oil plug was. So he didn't give me much strength in the middle, so I welded this piece across here to beef it back up. And plus, this always keep this motor mount line. So there she is. Well, today I'm making these bushings, this kingpin bushing for here. I already made this one, and it fits pretty doggone snug. And already drilled a hole 1/2 inch. Got it done. Well, anyway, I'm doing another one now. I've already center drilled this one. Now I'm fixing to drill it out with I already drilled 1/2 the other side this way. Now I'm fixing to drill this side till it meets it. Then I'm gonna do the same way with this 1/2 inch bit. I'm gonna drill halfway, turn around, and drill the other halfway. Well, we got that all the way through, so all I gotta do now is just take this taper tool here and just run a taper in the middle of it on both ends. We have a nice little taper like this one over here. The middle, I don't know if you can see it, but the middle of it tapered. That's what we're gonna do. We'll be through with them. I've already got my pin made to go in here. It fits snug and good. Way oversized. I'll show you the difference in the size. Here's a pin that come out of the size. I bored it out to get all the play out of it. So now we got a nice little pin that fits pretty snug. Well, I'm putting in my drive shaft now. I got to paint the front rim, got to paint the back rim, got to paint the seat pan, got to paint the front grill part, and I got to paint the hood and the dash. I ain't got painted, but I got my drive shaft started in. I couldn't find my camera. I wasn't gonna wait, so I started putting it in. This yoke on the back that goes on here, without with this pin, that yoke was a little loose. I didn't like it, so I drove a pin in it like it's supposed to be. Right here, I drilled a hole in it and tapped it, and I put a set screw in there. What I'm gonna do is take that set screw, snug it up a little bit, get the other side and tighten it up, and then go back and tighten that up. I've got to take that bolt out. I can't get to it. Hang on a minute. Now once I get these bolts locked down, that'll help that from wobbling. Keep that from wobbling. So I'll go ahead and tighten it best I can. Flip it over and tighten the other one. Now tighten that one up. I just snugged it a while ago, now I'm going to tighten it. That'll help keep this thing from wobbling. Alright, that's tight. And this is where we're at now. We got the steering wheel in, got the motor in, I ain't cranked it up yet. So, got my nice little brake pedal I got off of eBay on there. Brakes are hooked up. Hydrostat, arms moving when you brake it. It's just, it ain't supposed to move, you do that. It's just the weight of it making it fall down right now. Before I paint this grill here, I'm gonna make 4 heavy duty washers that go between here. I'm gonna make some heavy duty washers go on there. So that's what I'm gonna do now. I already made my grill. Let's have a piece of aluminum. I took this piece of cold roll right here, and I've already drilled a pilot hole with 3/8 bit. I drilled through the center. So now I'm gonna put a part into it, and I'm just gonna cut off me some sections of this washer. It's gonna be hard to do. It's gonna be hard to do to squirt this bottle on that thing right there. On that. Like that. This part into what it does, it just goes in and starts cutting it like that. I gotta slow the speed down, too fast. That's one done. See, it just cuts it right off. So I'm gonna cut 4 just like that. Well, there's 4 washers. Nice and thick. Just got to bevel the edge. The next thing I got to do, I'll be through with them. At Home Depot, you pick up one of these little taper things. We chamfer it. I'm just going to chamfer the hole, taper it, whatever you want to call it. Deburr it. I'm going to stick it in a drill and hold a pair of pliers, and we're going to get down with it. So, these things they're less than $10 a piece. And they work real good. I'm really impressed with them. That chamfered that good. You can see the hood's ain't perfectly straight, but I don't care. That's good enough. Compared to what it was, it's damn good if you ask me. I think that is good. Looking good. That's ready. This piece here is looking real good. Like I say, I put on, got a little run right there, but ain't gonna make no difference. You never see that. I put on 4 coats. I put on 4 light coats. The last coat I put on kind of heavy. But this is that magic paint. This stuff sets up probably in about 15 minutes. Sets up. You go ahead and put another coat on. So I put all 4 coats on, and we're done with it for the night. I'll come back Monday, start putting it together. So.